Okay, so today I'll be reviewing my MF8 Super Square 1. Now, I gotta say, it's really good. Overall, it's a good puzzle. Yeah. Here it is. Turns good. And one thing I really like about it is that it has the exact same color scheme as my Disassembly Square 1, regular Square 1, which is the Japanese color scheme. You may be thinking, wait, the Japanese color scheme for like a regular 3x3 is orange opposite of red, yellow opposite of blue, and then green opposite of white. But in this case, it has the correct color scheme, but on the U face it's green, and then the D face is blue. And then the F is yellow, and the B is white. And the R is red, and then the left is orange, depending on how you hold it. Yeah. But in this case, it doesn't really matter which color is front, because this part can be rotated so that you can turn it in different ways. And when I've solved it, as you can see, I solved it most of the way. Like 95% of the puzzle is solved, and that's good. And one thing is that this puzzle is kind of different in other puzzles because of the logo. Now you can see the logo right here. If you rub your fingernail over it, you can definitely tell that it's textured on there. It's like someone took like some fabric paint and then just painted on the logo, or that it was printed on there, not just like this normal cube where logo is like actually part of the sticker, or like a Diane Guhong or a Diane cube where the logo is like a transparent layer. And yeah, here's the box. It says square for the Square 1 and for a 3x3, but it's for the Super Square 1. And on the bottom, I don't know if you can really tell, but it says right here, 3x3 cube item. And yeah, interesting box. And now, the mechanism, I'm not really going to disassemble this because it's really hard to, but if you can see from here, this is what the mechanism looks like. Yeah. But when I first got it, right out of the box, if you check the unboxing, the Amazon unboxing, that's where I've got it. And it costed, costed $12.99. Yeah, $12.99 for this puzzle, which is like okay compared to Square 1, cost like maybe $8. Yeah, but like when I first got it, it was like really stiff, like it could barely even turn. And then somewhere on one of these sides, there's a screw underneath it, and I unscrewed it and took it apart, lubed it, tensioned it, and whatnot. And like during the process of lubing it, somehow there's certain part that hold these, there's certain part which hold, this, like, let me just disassemble this square one and just show you, because it makes a little bit more sense if I show you what I mean. Okay, so as you can see right here, there's this rail where the pieces go on. Like on this MF8 Super Square 1, they have it where it's like glued down, not glued, but like have it screwed in to the core, this part, but somehow the screws got looser, and so I had to like unscrew it, put glue on that piece, and then screw it in the screw again, and that's like, what? Why did I even do that? I don't know, but this actually feels heavier than my regular square one, because if you can see right here, there's a screw on the piece, which that holds down the center, the cap for these pieces. And so, since this is like a 4-layer square one, which is like Super Square 1, and it has been more challenge, the skill level of this would be like really challenging. It's not that hard, but if you know how to solve a regular square one like fully, where you know how to switch the edges and corners around, and then it makes it a lot easier, because essentially you're doing the square one twice, like one for the middle layer and then again for the top and bottom layers. Now, since that is like weird, and this is like a really challenging puzzle, and like if you own like a square one and you know the solution by heart, then it makes it a lot easier and whatnot. It makes this a little easier to learn. And as you can see, it can shapeshift from, like, if you don't even know, shapeshift. But there's sort of a flaw when solving this, because, like, you may end up to a point where you are solving this and, like, you turn the middle layers somewhat like this, and like you turn it and the middle circle gets out of alignment. So yeah, that's one of the difficulty and disadvantages of the puzzle, and I don't really like that. Why? So yeah. And at first, when I was placing my Amazon order, I was thinking about getting the QJ one. Then I saw the glow-in-dark MF8 Super Square one. Then I was like, wait, what? I want this one. Then I saw this white Super Square one from MF8, which was a bit cheaper, which the glow-in-dark one cost like maybe $14, and this one costed like, maybe, it costed $12.99, so that was like $1 difference. So yeah, and just yeah, this puzzle is really good. So size comparison to a regular 3x3, it's just a tad bit smaller, but not that much. So like, if with Eden or one of those other brands out there that makes cuboid, makes a cubic 3x3x4, you can assume that the size of the middle layers would be this thickness, compared to like the Q4U one, which is like exactly the same size as a regular 3x3, but with like an extended layer, sort of. Yeah. And it does have engraving, logo engraving, like right here, logo engraving, and then some on these inner corners. And it does not have any bandage parts like a regular square-1 does have. So yeah, you should definitely buy it. Yeah. Recommendation, buy it. Brand, MF8, because MF8 was the first to come out with it, and it's basically a lot better than the QZ brand. Yeah.